Let's watch this, bitches.
Sure.
Been watching, anyone else watching Tiger King on Netflix? That's the new hotness.
I want to watch it. I hear everyone talking about it.
Yeah.
I have it set to go, but I haven't done it yet.
Do you know anything about it?
It's like a guy in Florida who had a tiger sanctuary or something, right?
Right. That's all you really need to know. And it's one of these documentaries where they're making a movie about one topic and then some other shit comes up. Like capturing, I think it is. I mean, I've only watched 3 episodes, but that's my take on it right now. Like, capturing the Freedmans one of those things. So it's just crazy. And there's a lot of characters in it and, Florida man. It's a lot of Florida man in this. So I highly recommend it. And we went to one of those sanctuaries that's in the movie. McClatchy's, I think it's called.
Are you in it?
Or McSomethings. MacArthur's? I don't know. McSomethings.
Oh.
Am I in it? No, why would I be in it?
Because you were at the sanctuary when they were filming.
But I didn't say that at all.
That's what you said. You said, and I'm in it. And I was like, wow.
I starred it. I forgot. I'm the Tiger King. Spoiler. It's really good. Shipwreck, even you can watch this.
I don't have Netflix.
What?
So no, he can't. Yeah, he hasn't had Netflix in like a year.
But it's good. It's still good.
I don't think...
You don't believe
this
me.
isn't the type of thing that'll go over well in my house either.
Tiger King?
It's not family friendly.
It's not family friendly.
But the kids go to bed.
My wife is a vet.
No, they
she doesn't
don't.
want to deal with this.
It's not a... it's really... I'll finish watching it before I tell you how much
I think
about the
you
Tigers
may
it
lose
is.
this one.
Yeah, but the Tiger... I think the Tigers may not be the big part of this. Even though it's called Tiger King.
I think I have a pretty good feel on what Gretchen would think about this.
Right. Like I said, I've only watched 3 episodes and I think there's 8, so I really am not qualified to say. But it's fantastic. We watched 2 episodes in a row last night, which we never do for any show. So yeah, Tiger King. It's good. I also, since Ty's home, I want to introduce him to various more serious types of movies, but not too serious because he's 12 and he won't pay attention and think it's boring. So I decided to watch Equilibrium with him. That like budget Matrix movie with Christian Bale.
Yeah, why?
Because it's got good action in it. It's got that 1984. They basically ripped off the story from 1984, but it's very digestible for a 12 or 13-year-old. And even though it's R-rated, and I looked it up on, even though I've seen it before, but I looked it up on Common Sense Media, and they were basically saying it's really it's like an anime.
I understand that, but why not watch The Matrix?
We saw The Matrix already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We saw The Matrix a couple months ago.
I just unwrapped the coasters.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And there's a coaster of me. There's a coaster of the logo of the 3 of us where it says Cheap Ass Gamer on it.
Uh-huh.
There's a cheapy one and a shipwreck coaster.
Wow, you have the whole set.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just letting you know a little update on the coasters
Right.
as they were sitting here.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
ooh. Yeah.
I look forward to the pictures later.
So we
Don't do it
we each
now.
have a coaster. No, not right now. Anyway,
Anyway, he
speaking of
loved
me-
it. He loved Equilibrium. That's my 9.5 out of 10. And Gunkata.
Great.
Thank you.
40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You're
Yeah,
kidding.
that's
You're
what-
kidding. Really? 40?
40.
Wow. I mean, I thought it was like good fun. I didn't think, 40 though. Huh.
Mhm.
I'm pretty surprised. Mrs.
You know,
liked
movie.
it.
You know, movie does not worth a 40 on Metacritic.
What?
X-Men: Dark Phoenix.
I don't think it has a 40, does it?
No, it's got to be like an 8. That's my guess. That movie is very bad.
That's the latest X-Men one?
Yeah, that was the last Fox X-Men movie.
Yeah. I decided not to watch that.
It was on the HBOs,
Right.
so I watch it because I like X-Men and movies, and I'm like, I'll give that a shot. I don't want to think about anything. And boy, ooh. So here's the thing, Shipwreck. How much do you know about the X-Men?
I'm not an expert, but I
Oh, that was
know.
terrible.
I'm
Go
hanging
home.
up.
I know enough about the X-Men.
Okay, so like you have the X-Men and they're gonna go, and then there's Magneto, and Magneto is like, "Oh, I gotta stop Jean before the X-Men stop Jean because plot." And he's like, "I'm gonna take my two best men with me. I'm gonna take fill in the blanks."
Why don't you think I know about the X-Men?
Fine. Who are the two? Who should he take? Magneto?
He's gonna take Sabretooth, and he's gonna take I mean, he's got a lot to choose from, really. He could really
he does.
He could take anybody. I mean,
what's for Jean Grey?
Who's his daughter? Who's his daughter? What's her name again?
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch because she's used by another movie franchise. But he could take Pyro. He could take the Blob. That would have been cool.
He's got a million.
He could take Juggernaut.
Sure. Toad.
Right. So who's in this movie?
Toad. I don't want him to take Toad.
He's got a guy with prehensile dreadlocks who was created just for this movie.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, great.
I don't think they ever say his name.
Okay.
It's not like Dread or something?
And a lady with tattoos who they also never say her name, and I think she has psychic powers.
Are these created characters from that X-Men video game where you didn't get to play as an actual X-Men?
It might as well have been. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and I'm like, the whole point of this movie, literally, it's the whole point of this movie, is to see the X-Men and the characters, and you can be like, oh, that's so-and-so. Like, at one point, they actually do that with a little cameo, and you're like, ooh, that's cool. But then there's like a point in the movie where it actually makes sense to have real characters, and boy, do they not stick that landing. It's a bad movie.
Right.
And that's this major fight scene. It's like 25 minutes. And that leads into the ending too. So these characters are still there. I'm like, dude, dreadlock guy? Why?
Does he say Yaman ever in the movie?
I don't even think he has lines.
Wow.
But he's in the movie for like 40 minutes.
He stands around a lot.
Stands around and he fights X-Men with his hair. Which I'm
gonna have to check this out. You've convinced me. You've sold me on Hair Guy.
Oh, you gotta see. It's like you watch the movie and like, really? That's where they went, huh? But there you go.
I wonder if there was just so many restrictions on who they could use or something. I don't know.
I don't know, because it's like the way the hair works. They could have gone with Toad, like the jumping and the tongue, like same fighting style, really. So why not?
Is anybody that in love with Toad?
No, but at least you'd be like, oh, it's Toad. And maybe they could have done him justice because they really hadn't in any of the other movies. But I don't know.
You got a 23 Rotten Tomatoes, by the way.
Oh, that movie's it's really bad.
And I'm checking Equilibrium because I don't believe that it has a 40. Oh,
it has a 40.
It's got an audience score of 81, though.
Come on. Yeah, sure.
While Dark Phoenix only has an audience score of 64.
That's because that movie's bad. I thought we established this already.
But Equilibrium was good. I mean, it's not rocket science, but
is it better than Yesterday?
I haven't seen that.
I saw that. I watched that this week. Well, I know you watched it before and you tabled talking about it because I hadn't seen it yet.
Yes.
This is a movie that comes in at 63 on Rotten Tomatoes.
There you go.
That's about right, I guess.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
So it's Chibi,
I want to say something to you.
Yes.
So let's say you were doing something that, you're doing something, whatever it is you do. Let's say it's playing ping pong, right? Mm-hmm. And you're playing ping pong, and let's say you did start streaming ping pong, and you're streaming ping pong, and it's really good, and someone walks up to you and says, hey, I know that you're faking it, because maybe you are. Let's say the secret is you're faking the ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're faking it, but it's great to see the ping pong get such a big audience. And I think it's really important that you keep the ping pong going.
Okay.
Do you keep doing the ping pong even though you're faking it because it serves a greater purpose? And even the people that know you're faking it want you to keep going?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I would do anything to keep, basically anything I would do to get ping pong more publicity.
Well, you're just going straight to the end of this movie, huh?
I'm not. I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you just described the end of this movie.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Of course, I would do anything that I would wanted to get more people interested in. I would sacrifice a lot probably to do that if I thought I could do it well.
Even though you're faking it.
Yeah. As long as people enjoy it.
But the people who know you're faking it are endorsing you're faking it because they know it serves a greater purpose.
Like wrestling, everybody knows it's fake, but they still enjoy it.
The poor Yesterday movie.
Oh,
because the end makes no sense because of what happens in the middle.
The ending of that movie, they ended the movie. They did a 2 hours worth of singing Beatles songs, and then
they're like, we gotta end it somehow.
We're out of Beatles songs. We gotta end this movie. I love the Beatles.
Who doesn't?
Some people don't, but
they're stupid though.
Yeah, but I wanted to like this movie. Like, Himesh Patel does a good job of singing Beatles songs.
Everyone in the movie is good, although I still think she's too pretty. But
that it must be hard being Lily James.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm so ugly, and the man I love doesn't see me because I'm so ugly. And meanwhile, whenever she's on the screen's literally brighter because she's on it.
Right.
So,
like there's literally radiant beams coming off of her at every moment in this movie.
Every time she's on the screen, she's that charismatic on camera. But we're supposed to assume she's ugly the whole time. And I'm like,
did they not know that they could throw glasses on her?
They gave her frizzy hair. Oh, me and my frizzy hair. He'll never love me. I'm like, no, he's just an idiot is really the problem.
That movie. That's a 2 hour long movie that I swear it took me 6 hours to watch.
Mm-hmm. And it could have been 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And I did. It's not like I hate it either. It's just like why? What happened? Like
nothing.
That's funny. I'll skip that one.
You could, and yet you could still watch it, and I don't know. It won't matter in your life at all.
Right, I'm good. I'll watch Equilibrium.
In your life, you don't need to see this movie.
Right. Oh, I forgot. We watched. I had Ty watch The Naked Gun, the first one.
How was it?
He liked it a lot.
Yeah,
he really liked it. It's good for a 12-year-old. That's pretty right.
Yeah,
right there. Fart jokes. You got everything.
Is that Attacked with a Concrete Dildo? That's in that one, right?
Which one?
Assault with a Concrete Dildo?
Yes.
That line makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, there's a lot of great lines. There's things in there that I didn't pick up on when I was younger and I watched it.
Yeah. I'm sure your son doesn't. Maybe he does know what a dildo is. I shouldn't assume.
I don't know.
I don't know what he keeps under the bed.
I tried to explain what trans was. He's like, I know what trans is, Dad. So he's like, all right.
Enrico Palazzo saved the queen.
It was, he really liked it. He didn't,
That's the best part.
He was apprehensive at first, but from the opening credits, he was into it. Mm-hmm. It's like, what's happening? What? Where's this thing going? Roller coaster?